He was a thief. He stole my ex's fucking debit card. Doesn't that sound crazy? And honestly, as a people pleaser, I thought that was okay. Is this on? Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Is the face card giving, you guys? Is it giving if I go to a convenience store and they ask me what's your form of payment and I say this? Exactly. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Girl, it is I. If you don't know who I am. Cue the confetti. It's Heroyuki-chan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, girls, gays. And if you can't already tell, I'm in a hotel by myself. This is the usual, you guys. If you haven't seen my other videos, which you probably haven't because you haven't subscribed, just pause this video and subscribe. Got it! I usually film outside or I'm in a hotel, and that's because I'm in a foreign country right now for work, and I like to visit different cities and just like stay at that city for one single night. And so that's what I'm doing right now. And you're probably like, girl, you're always by yourself. Bitch, it comes to a point in your life where you have to adult. When you turn 21, a lot of the things that you may or may have not experienced, you have to do that on your own, girl. And I would say around 18 to 21, that's around the time where you're getting out the damn house and you're flying like a bird. Besides that, I got ready because I'm about to go out, get some dinner. I haven't eaten. Girl, I've been drinking a lot of caffeine. Like this morning, straight coffee. I even had a fucking Red Bull. Like, it was that bad. Shall we? Let's go. Okay guys, before we leave, I want to do a quick fit check. I'm wearing Robert Cavalli Derby. This is from Zara. It's one of my favorite pants. And then I just found this t-shirt in like a Polish shop. It was like an Asian shop. That bag I got from my recent video. And a fat ass.
I might just put it in his face. I'm not in it.
And a face card that never declines.
What the dog doing?
Okay guys, so I just came back from dinner. I actually had to eat by myself because my friends had to get on the train. I'll go eat by myself, which is totally fine because I usually do that. I went out to grab some Indian food. That shit was good, like smack. When I was out, I actually grabbed a few things. Let me show y'all. I know some of you stinky bitches never heard of this before, which is totally fine. Let me put you on. It's called Dove. This is like a gentle scrub. This is like a small miniature size, which is nice. I also grabbed a L'Oreal 3 setting mist, and I grabbed some brown lenses from this store named Hebe. I'm telling y'all, contacts really up your game. I also got a Sony Angel Happy decorated minifigure, and we're gonna do a quick unboxing. So I had to change a bit of the camera setup because, girl, it's getting dark and I had to set up my lights. Today's topic, I want to talk about friendship and why you, bitch, need to get rid of those fake ass friends that call you your friend but really are jealous of you, that despise you, who barely celebrate your wins, who never pick you up when you're at your lowest, who don't really support you, girl. Let's fucking talk about it because I'm currently 23, but I've gone through like really bad friendships, and that's also because I would consider myself such a people pleaser, meaning whoever shows me the slightest interest or generosity that I would consider them my friend. But bitch, there's so many factors that go into finding a genuine friend that will actually be your fucking ride or die. And let's get into that, girl. And if you were ever like me, a people pleaser, you understand the overwhelming burden you have to go through just because you think I have to keep this friendship or I will be alone or no one will ever care about me or I will never feel loved or have a support system. That is totally wrong. That is a belief that you created because the environment that you were in made you believe so. So people pleasers usually overextend themselves to people who don't actually give a fuck about them. You would do anything. You will literally forget your wants and needs or even your boundaries just for the sake of the friendship. You can even consider this in a romantic relationship. For example, you're always constantly saying yes, even when it's stepping over your needs. You're dropping everything to help everyone else but your fucking self, girl. And people pleasers tend to never say no. That also tells me that I also have to realize you do not have boundaries for yourself, girl. Even if you're not a people pleaser, you shouldn't be overextending yourself just for the sake of friendship, especially when they're not giving you the mutual effort. Where's the reciprocation? It's a one-way street. It's not a two-way street. And a lot of the time I wanted to just keep the peace and I would let a lot of shit slide. I would also say I would shapeshift in order for me to be liked. And that means whatever hobbies they like to do or whatever values they had or beliefs they had, I would agree and follow the same thing they did. A lot of the times we would feel valuable and have worth when we were helping or fixing situations. And I know you feel like you're constantly having to prove yourself. Like, let's understand that that's not healthy for you. You don't deserve that. You really think you're right here when, bitch, you're above those negative beliefs. You're above thinking that you're just convenient whenever your friends want you. Let's use this analogy because I love to use this analogy. These are mugs, but whatever. Okay, so this is your cup. This is your friend's cup. Let's say you guys both have these cups filled up. Let's say your friend's cup right here is like, okay, it's dry right now. There's no fucking water. And you have water, and this is you supporting their wants and needs and not yours. Let's say you're pouring all your water into their fucking cup. What do you have left in your cup? Nothing. Fuck your cup. Because that's basically what you're saying. Fuck your needs and wants. Well, that doesn't matter because I still have this girl right here. I still have my friends. But when you have actual friends who support you, that not only respect themselves, but respect you as well. Oh, you're in a drought, friend? Your friend's gonna be like, let me pour some onto you. They're not gonna be like, no, bitch, you don't deserve water. Excuse me? Oh, you shouldn't be like, but like, they're my friend. No, bitch, you should be like this. You should dismiss that energy. They don't care about you. The friends that you consider your friends, they're not filling your cup. They're not worried about you. You're only there because you're convenient, not because you're wanted, not because you're respected. I also want to include this. I really hate friends that are transactional. And what I mean by this is that when they do something good for you, they're gonna use that against you every time they need something from you, to guilt trip you, to make you feel bad if you don't do the things that they want you to do. Because just imagine this, you give a gift to someone, right? Thought about you when I got this gift. Here you go. You don't have to repay me back. You don't even have to give me a gift. It's just a kind gesture to show you that I love you and I care about you. That's the whole point of what a gift is. But when a friend is like, oh, remember when I did this for you? Can't you just do this for me because I did this for you during this time? Girl, why do you have a dildo up your ass? That I just can't stand people like that. I remember I had this friend that I had to clock so fucking hard because I remember one night I was with my ex and we were going out with friends that we knew mutually. We go out to the club. I remember my boyfriend giving the card to my friend that I considered a friend during that time. He was like, okay, buy everyone drinks. So my old ex-friend, I'm gonna call him G. G decides to say, okay, I'll get everyone drinks. He goes to the bar, gets drinks. I'm with my other friend named Juno, right? Because he had to use the restroom. I was like, okay. I told my boyfriend, hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom with my friend Juno and I'm gonna go with him. And so I do. I'm just standing outside the bathroom. My ex-boyfriend comes and he was like, hey, G got drinks, but he didn't get one for you or Juno. And I'm just sitting there like, but didn't you tell him to get drinks for everyone? And then he proceeds to say, hey, he also said he gave the card back to me, but I know he didn't. And I'm like, why don't you just tell him to give your card back? I said, okay, just go to him and let him know to give your card back. I'm still waiting outside the bathroom with Juno, right? He comes back again and he's like still denying that he doesn't have my card. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go out there with you and I'm gonna see what's going on. I go outside. He only gets to drink for our mutual friends other than me and Juno. I just found it so weird because like, girl, I thought you already understood that we're all gonna get drinks. And then I'm looking around for G and he's just nowhere to be found. And so I'm trying to text him, right? And he's not picking up. And then my boyfriend was like, okay, I'm gonna freeze my car. So he freezes his car because he doesn't have it, just for safety measures, right? We leave the club. We're walking around to locate where he went. I'm like heated at that moment. I'm telling Juno, girl, I'm about to beat this bitch up. And so we're looking around and my ex gets notifications on his phone saying that his card has been declined and someone has been trying to buy drinks. And I knew it was G using his fucking debit card to buy drinks. And we're still looking around and then boom, he comes out the club and we spot him. I'm just like, Juno, go get that debit card or I'm going to fight this man outside of that fucking club. Like, he gets the card, he gives it back to my ex-boyfriend, and I'm like, girl, like, I'm not hanging out with this bitch tonight. Like, while I'm outside at the club, I'm hearing like, hey, G wants to talk to you, and he's looking for me, and he's like, hey, can we talk? And I'm like, okay. We go to the side, and Juno is regulating this whole conversation, and he brings up like, I've been your friend for a while, and like, remember I did this for you, I got hotels for you, I let you sleep at the hotel, I bought hotels, I bought tickets to go to a rave with you, I did all this, I spent a lot of money on you. And I'm standing there like, is this girl really serious right now? Is this person trying to guilt trip me to make me feel bad and do a reverse psychology to make me look like the bad guy? I'm looking at Juno like, girl, point, I said, we're deading this conversation. We're not even gonna continue to talk. We're not friends anymore. Bye. Because you know what? During that moment, I knew I wasn't the problem. And that's what I'm talking about, transactional friendship. They will use whatever they did for you as fuel in order for you to bend your fucking back for their wants and needs. You and I, we don't want that. And my current friends now don't ever do that. It gets to the point where you really need to analyze what kind of friends you want. Okay guys, water break because I was actually getting heated. To get out of that, I just want to talk about the friends I have now, because I'm just so grateful that I was able to take out all the weed out of my garden and pour onto new ones and grow actual great friends. God just has blessed me with an abundance of great friends who care about me, who support me. Even right now, I'm trying to pursue YouTube. Even when I feel like this is gonna be a long journey and I don't know if it's gonna succeed or not, but I'm gonna continuously do it, and they're there to be like, hey bitch, keep it up. Keep doing what you want to do, because you know what, it's gonna pay off at the end. I just love having friends like that. I also love friends who hold me accountable, who tell me, hey girl, you messed up during this time and I'm not gonna love you any less, but I want you to fix it. You know what that tells me? That tells me my friend cares about me, respects me enough to tell me my wrongdoings in order to fix it and to make our bond stronger. Not dismiss it or give me the silent treatment, and then whenever the conflict has died down that we come back together and act like we're still friends. Like, no. I want friends who hold me accountable. I just love that. Yeah, tell me what the hell I did wrong, girl, so I can fix it, because you know what? I love you and I know you love me too. I just love those type of friends, and bitch, I want you to have friends like that. I want you to realize that you deserve great friends. You can find your ideal friends. You just have to analyze the things you want out of a friend. What boundaries do you want to set that a friend would respect and not ever cross that line? There's so many factors that you have to take under consideration before you even call anyone your fucking friend, girl. One thing my therapist used to tell me is that you're VIP. Not everyone can have access to you. You can't just keep giving the pass to everybody, girl. You only give access to the people that actually fuck with you. And I've noticed that the friends I have right now, they love themselves. They respect themselves. They know their worth. And that energy bounces onto me and makes me come to a realization of my own worth. You need friends like that. You need to get tired and sick of people who cross your boundaries all the time. Like, it's not you validate them and then you get this middle finger. And this is the final thing I'll say. When someone shows their ass, you don't pick up their pants for them. And what that means is when someone intentionally shows their ass to you, shows their true colors, and put that middle finger, you better throw a fucking middle finger at them back, girl. That is it for today's video, guys. Just wanted to give you guys a little reminder because I've been so content with the friends I have now, and I wanted to share my history with friendship and the things that you guys should be looking out for, because you deserve great friends. I deserve great friends. We all deserve great friends. We don't deserve those trashy hoes. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any video ideas that you want me to make, please comment down below and let me know. I will literally take it under consideration. If you want to follow me in any of my socials, it'll be right here. Go follow me, girl. So go support me over there, okay? I love you guys. I'm gonna take this mug off and go hit the hay. I love you. Bye-bye.